Hey Garth Gang, and here we are with another video, this time with sound. Apologies for that. So this is the Pathfinder Poison Flask Explosive Concoction, no, Poisonous Concoction, that's the one, my apologies. And this is a Pathfinder. I didn't level this character was already level 75, and I just switched it over to a Poison Concoction in Standard. Now I know there's no legacy gear on here. I know the series mirror is being removed, but right at the time of recording it's not legacy. There is a legacy, no, not even the Quicksilver is legacy. We've got a defunct life flask, and jade and salt flask. So let's go into the MTX, or not. There we go. We've got the Corsair hood, Ghost Flame body, Ghost Flame gloves, Ghost Flame boots, Project footprints, and a Dark Seer portrait social frame. Into the gear and gem links, because it's Poison Concoction, we have no weapon. We have the Alpha's Howl helm with Malevolence, Enlighten, Defiance banner, and Grace. In our offhand we have an series mirror, mainly for the elemental resistances. This needs to be changed out for a better rare shield, but at this time, with the gear I had laying around in standard, this was that's, you know, it's just resist, that's all. We've got custom damage taken, immortal call, and increased duration. For the boots, we've got 35% movement speed boots with a little bit of chaos resist, and the lab enchant increased movement speed if you haven't been hit recently. Again, these just happen to be a pair of boots I had laying around. And in here we have our dash, second wind, life tap, and our empower. In our apothecary gloves, which are life and resist only, they need to be replaced. We have plague bearer with enhance, increased area effect, and our self-cast despair curse. The chest holds our poisonous concoction with its supports of void manipulation, greater volley, GMP, vicious projectiles, and unbound elements. This chest also needs to be replaced. As for the belt, it is a stitch I happen to have laying around with the strength requirement that I needed and some resists on there. The eye is again just one I happen to have laying around with some damage over time while holding a shield and life. Phasing is just a bonus. Then we've got a life and resist 2-stone ring, a life and resist amethyst ring, and a attribute helm, amulet. I'm still put off by doing those recordings without sound. This has been anointed with sovereignty, and it's got the non-challenging skills, have -8 total mana cost. Ideally the other rings would have that benchcraft as well. So that's the gems and the links with the flasks. We are very well resist capped onto the passive tree. I haven't done Uber Lab yet just because I forgot to do it. So we've so far only got Master Toxicist, Nature's Reprisal, and Nature's Boon. We've come down through here from the starting area for the evasion and the life. Here for finesse, Heart of Oak, quick step, intuition. Here for the herbalism life wheel and +50 max life. We've come down to pick up toxic strikes, and the poisons you inflict on non-poisoned enemies deal 300% increased damage mastery. Down here for 2 points into thick skin. And then we've come up again to grab the Swift Venoms wheel with poison you inflict deal damage 20% faster. Now heading up the tree, we've got Acuity, and then into Survivalist for the evasion rating and a little bit of resists. We've taken the suppressed spell damage wheel and chance to suppress damage if your boots, helm and gloves have evasion. We've come up, we've grabbed Revenge of the Hunted, replenishing remedies with flask, mana and life flask, gain 1 charge every 3 seconds. We've taken the charisma wheel with reservation, mana reservation skills as mastery, up for wasting. We've come back along the tree and we've gone to take fatal toxins with increased poison duration, clever thief. We've then taken the blood drinker wheel with 10% increased life, 10% reduced recovery rate. We've come through here and taken resourcefulness, fangs of the viper, entropy, coordination, blood siphon and trickery. We've continued up the tree for some int nodes. We've got the full written in blood wheel, and then we've got atrophy. So let's see how this build does in a tier 12 white map. The reason I'm having to use tier 12 is because I am slowly running out of tier 13 maps. So I've had to drop it a bit into tier 12. And let's see how we go. Activate the Quicksilver Flask. Now this, as I said, this is a tier 12 map, so this build will probably overperform somewhat. I do have the right filter on this time. The other reason I have chosen a tier 12 is through the fact that I don't have Uberlab. Now I know it's only 2 points, but I don't want to push the build. I'm still trying to level this character up. Preferably it will be level 90, so I don't particularly want to die. And with the substandard gear and not even level 20 gems at this time, although looking at this in a tier 12, it doesn't seem to be bothering it. The only problem I have from memory is single target. The single target damage on this semi-scuffed setup is lacking, I believe. I know my soul fight is capped out in standard, but it shows that master mission is another master mission that I couldn't complete, didn't proc. I know in 3.17 the master missions are changing. That series mirror is no longer available, so this character will go legacy. I was expecting the flasks to change because of the beast crafting. Even if you use high level flasks and high level beasts, you still can only get the lowest level suffix crafted, which I think is a bit ridiculous. Just going to kill the boss, or try to at least. Go around here and kill the mob that's always there. I'm on the wrong filter. I thought it was on the right one. I'm not. Oh well. The way I do race course is I go and kill that mob that's always there, and I come around this side. I peel the bosses off. This way you only have to do one at a time. There it is. And as per normal, I forgot Plague Bearer. I'm always doing that on this character. There we go. That's that one of 3. Let's go to the other side. There he is. Charge. That's what we want. Plague Bearer. Nice. Right, and finally, we'll go around and get the last one. spare curse, wait for Plague Bearer to chill out. I think we'll be like taking it. There it is. And there we go. That is my version of the Pathfinder Poison Flask. My build is somewhat scuffed due to the gear and the fact I don't have overlap. Hope you enjoyed this video with sound. I'll see you in the next one.